couple things. The first thing is with a blade, there's two things that you need to do. This is just a 1/2 ounce silver buddy. You got to make sure that you have a snap, okay, or a split ring or something. Never tie directly to the bait because that sharp metal will actually cut your knot. And the second thing you'll see is that I put split rings and better hooks on a blade. You know, they typically come, this bait will come with like number 4 hooks. And those are little number 6s that I have with split rings. And you know, the fish get a lot of this kind of on the outside fleshy part of their mouth, and it locks them in pretty good. So having real sharp and actually smaller hooks, it's one of the only times you go smaller on your hook size with your baits. Use a little bit smaller hook and it doesn't take away from the vibration when you have those split rings. But just as important to that is, you know, how you fish it. Cast it out, let it go to the bottom, and you just, I always tell people, just lift it enough to where you feel the vibration of the bait. Just a slight little lift and a drop. Back to the bottom, slight little lift and a drop. You can fish it vertically under the boat, but it's a little better if you cast it. Slight little lift and a drop. What we've got here, okay, this is just a subtle little spot. Right now, we're kind of off of the structure. Move us back up. Okay, there's a fish. Those are fish. See how that's obviously a big fish that's right on top of this structure. When we just turn a little bit, you can see all the fish there. I don't know if you can see because your shadow's on it, but you can see all the fish right there. And there's the waypoint. We're coming right up on the edge of the rock. You can see how this red line, my bottom line, is getting thicker and thicker. It's because if I just bump just this way, even though I'm still showing 19, I'm actually sitting right on the edge of that rock. You'll see my depth every now and then will change and it'll click on to like 15. Should click on to there's 17. We're just right on the edge of that rock. So I mean, you got to have the ability, like on this 998, you got to have the ability to zoom way in. You see the fish are laying right on the edge where the rock comes off and the fish are right on the edge. And you can actually take your blade bait in that situation, drop it straight down. That's my blade sinking. I'm kind of out of the cone now because I'm out in front of the boat. Just drop it straight down. And there's a fish on it as soon as I dropped it. And you can see we're marking them like crazy. There's a bunch of them here. They're not big fish, but that's kind of typical for Great Lakes stuff early in the year. You know, you'll go to a place like this and you'll catch a bunch of 2-pounders off one spot. You'll go to another spot just like it. Maybe you'll catch all 4-pounders. But it's a real fun way to fish. It's real efficient.